Peace, peace. This is Star with the Star Blooms. I don't know how long. Y'all know how my lights be with me sometimes, y'all. We're gonna see how long this light. I'm gonna take the plug out. Y'all hold it for me. Listen, we gotta learn how to be patient, okay? Patience is like a virtue. Y'all seen that? Don't y'all want to see that? Don't y'all want to see that? Look at your girl. Okay, hold on. Take a second. Mm, yummy, delicious, fragrant. If you got the Claire Gusty it, smell the girl. Thank you, Spirit. I'm trying to get my jitters out, y'all. You never know how important a message is until you start to pay attention to the journey it takes for you to get it out. I channeled this message originally like several days ago. I just seen 100. Thank you, Spirit. I channeled the message days ago, and I've been walking through this message. Um, Today makes the sixth day, and I'm being told to say everything. Literally, like my stove just like almost caught on fire a second ago, and I was in here and I had like I was crying. I had tears because it was so smoky. It may be relevant. Spirit wanted me to share this message, and let's call it in. I thank you, Spirit, for being here with us at this time. We like to ask that you come in and cover us with protection, casting away, dispelling away, keeping away any and all negative energy. May it bounce off us and back to them. If anything is sent, let it be meant for our highest and greatest good. Any intentions placed, may it be meant for our intended greatest and highest good in the places that we desire. Asheo. At this time, I'd like to thank you, Archangel Michael, for being here to cover us and protecting us and shielding and guiding any confused energy that may have been led astray, landed in the vortex. All right, y'all, this is a serious message. I got a whole board and everything. Spirit said you're not made for the one. You are the two remembering the four. That's what this is about, okay? If y'all see how long it took me to start, then you understand. I thought that this was one of those messages. I've been seeing like 11, 11, 11, 22, the numbers 2, 2, 4, and 2, 44, right? And anybody who's like, I want this message to be clear, okay? This part of the message. If you on your spiritual journey, I'm speaking to you. If you're waking up to the fact that this is a thing, you're feeling guided to be in this space where these conversations start to hit with you. It doesn't agitate you to the point where you got to hurry up and speed away. All right. Click like, comment, share. All right. What did you learn? Stay around. Okay. Because this might be for you too. All right. But I don't want to get it confused. This ain't for everybody. To go this deep with this message, I believe that you got to be somebody who's on the journey. So we see everybody saying 11, 11. We hear everybody talking about the divine counterparts and relationships, meeting our kingdom spouses and twin flames, right? And we're having all of these conversations across wires, Spirit said, not really casual of us, so to speak. Said, gotta pipe that down a little bit. So, I won't be doing that anymore. All right. But we're all having this conversation because we all having this conversation, right? It's the all, right? Which is the four. And a lot of the times, it's not the four. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you for correcting me. All right. Okay. So that's where we're at. I wanted to like be in a space where I was like making it make sense because anytime I come on here, y'all, I'm receiving a message just as well as I'm giving it. All right. Where anybody who could tell anybody anything, you got to be somebody who could hear the same thing. And you want a message that allows you to be talked through as well. So, whatever, right? When I got off the line the other day and I was basically in meditation, it was one of those things where it was like what I said on the live. We don't have to be in this rate. And then I kept on seeing, like I said, 11:11. And I couldn't understand for the life of me how at a certain time of day, 11:11 could appear on an analog clock that wasn't the time, you know? And I'm writing it down. And as I'm writing it down, y'all, and I'm going to write it down, okay? 555. I'm going to write it down. As I'm writing 11:11 down, right? I kept on writing it down, and then I kept on doing almost like that, right? And I was like, well, the one, is the one, and the spirit's like, no, you got to look at it differently. Spirit said, no, you got to look at it like this. A lot of y'all thinking that the 11:11 is like to make a wish. Some of us know it to be a gateway. Some of us know it to be a portal, a code which you could tap into to manifest. Some of us believe it to be, it's a lot of things that it could be. But when you're speaking on the rate of divine counterparts, right, twin flames, being on the spiritual journey, and the whole idea of it is to ascend, all right? And if this is part of your mission, all right, because all of these things matter, all right? Missing fingernail as well. So don't stay focused, all right? On the doors, y'all, it says karmic loop, divine counterpart. Karmic loop, divine counterpart. The one, all right? I want y'all to see it. The one, okay, that becomes two, that makes the four. Don't worry about my penmanship. All right. The thing that makes this crazy, y'all, is one is like a divine seed. Okay. You could think of this as like leadership. You could think of this as like um from heaven to home. This is like a divine threshold. This is a cord. This is a staple. This is something that is a trendsetter. It's new. It's one. It's individual, right? When you think about us as the one, a lot of the times we believe ourselves to be in representation of something that is singular. Spirit says that, how does Spirit say it? It says, we represent the one that equals the two. And the reason is because of balance. Everything is in balance. You have the masculine and the feminine, right? That is the divine masculine, which is the positive external, divine feminine, which is the negative internal. This is your balance. This is our keys, right? So if this is our balance and this is our keys, and then we're at a rate to where we're wanting to operate and be in wholeness, we also have to represent the connection towards our soul, our spirit, our vessel, all right? Which is the other half of us. That's the other part that we come into communication into connection with. I'm getting long winded, y'all. I'm going to make a second part of this, okay? Keep